Good evening, everyone, and call to order the special meeting of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs Mayor and Council. This is a special meeting. Today's date is July 23rd, 2018. It's 6:35 p.m. Madam Clerk, have a roll call.
Mayor Kranjak,
Here.
Councilperson Zaversa,
Here.
E. Park, O.
Here.
McMorrow, M. Park,
Here.
Wu,
Here.
Borough Attorney, and Borough Clerk. Everyone's present, Mayor, except Councilwoman O.
Thank you.
Park, I apologize.
All rise, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please read into the record the Open Public Meetings Act statement?
Adequate notice of this meeting was given to the press and posted as required. Date and time of this meeting was legally given as required by the Open Public Meetings Act. This notice is on file with the municipal clerk and posted on the bulletin board. Minutes of this meeting will be made available to the public upon the completion of typing and proofreading by the municipal clerk.
Okay, can we also have a moment of silence for the people who died in the tour boat disaster in the Midwest? Councilwoman McMorrow?
Mayor, if we can all stand and have a moment of silence for former councilman, former clerk, Bob Talbot. He was a firefighter as well, long-time resident of the borough. Thank you.
Thanks. Madam Clerk, would you please read into the record the Open Public Meetings Act statement?
And Councilwoman Councilwoman Park just arrived, 6:40. I apologize, Councilwoman O.
Actually, you are on time. It's okay.
Huh?
You are on time, so you don't have to apologize.
Resolution 160, resolution authorizing closed session at a meeting pursuant to Open Public Meetings Act, whereas the mayor and council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs has deemed it necessary to go into closed session to discuss certain confidential matters, and whereas the minutes of the closed session will remain confidential as permitted under the Open Public Meetings Act, or shall be released when there is no further need for confidentiality as authorized by the borough attorney. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs will go into closed session for the following matters as permitted under Public Meetings Act NJSA 10:4-12. Pending litigation or anticipated litigation regarding Borough of Englewood Cliffs, affordable housing, 800 Sylvan Avenue versus Borough of Englewood Cliffs Mayor and Council and Planning Board, 800 Sylvan Avenue, LLC versus Planning Board Builders suit to challenge Planning Board denial. We need a motion?
So moved. Second.
Who moved it? Aversa? And who seconded? There were two. Tomorrow?
Me and Gloria, I think.
All in favor? Aye. Have a motion to come out of closed session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a motion to open up to the public?
Hold on, she has to read.
This is a special meeting, and the mayor and council is authorizing the addition of resolution number 18-161, resolution authorizing negotiation for real property. Council has a copy of that resolution. So now when you open to the public, they can comment on that resolution as well.
No.
Motion to open?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If there's anyone from the public who wishes to be heard, please raise your hand. Wait for me to recognize you. Come up to the microphone here on the table. State your name and address.
Can you read it by title? Mayor, for the record, so they know, can you just read the resolution by title?
I did.
She did. Oh, you did? The title?
Yeah,
Mhm.
resolution, yeah. All right.
Oh, apologies.
Okay. Yes.
Debbie Fair, 49 Irving Avenue. The resolution in full, you read it in full? That's it?
No, I didn't read it in full. I read the title.
Well, can you read it in full to us?
Well, I don't think we give out our resolutions before there's a vote. Isn't that accurate?
That's
Well, we
not
have to-
accurate. They're always posted, and this is a resolution that you've come up with
Okay, that's
after
not an issue. You can
deliberation.
read this, I'll read it, I have more than happy to read it.
Read it now,
Excuse me,
therefore.
I will read it.
Just let her read the whole thing.
I don't have a problem.
No, it's not up to you.
No problem.
You can have a seat if you wish.
Resolution
It is on.
Resolution authorizing negotiation for acquiring real property, whereas the Borough of Englewood Cliffs desires to investigate the ability to acquire real property located within the borough, now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Englewood Cliffs as follows. The Borough Attorney Emery Rizzuto is authorized to investigate and negotiate for the acquiring of real property within the borough in consultation with borough representatives and borough professionals as necessary, which contract shall be subject to approval.
But you're not saying the location of the property?
No.
That you had in mind?
No.
All right. In addition, I have a question. I'm just wondering, to the extent that you can tell the public, why are you fighting the Normandy appeal to the planning board? I mean, wouldn't it be so much better to say, yes, we erred, we would love to have your commercial building, and, say, come back with your commercial application?
On the advice of council, the governing body will not comment.
Yeah, I figured that, but I just wanted to put on the record that I'm asking the question.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else wishing to be heard? Yes.
We're supposed to sit, right?
If you wish. Some people stand.
Mary O'Shea, 12 Irving Avenue. Question, last month, at the last regular meeting, there was discussion about the tapes that are involved in the litigation, and I wanted to know if there was anything further on that.
So you and many other of our residents have asked me about those tapes and the recordings that the chief made surreptitiously. There's a hearing tomorrow in front of the federal magistrate seeking to have them released, so hopefully we'll have a decision on that tomorrow. But also ask the chief to produce the tapes to the borough administrator, which he failed to do. And I'm getting a lot of residents contacting me, calling me, asking me what's going on. What I can tell you, though, is that those tapes were made during work hours, and so I believe the public actually should be entitled to listen to whatever they want to listen to.
Has the council members listened to the tapes, being they were conducted at work?
No, they haven't been shared with anyone other than the attorneys and defendants in what the case that the chief has asserted against the borough and some
Okay,
defendants.
I would think that all the council members collectively should all
Yeah, so-
hear them to know what's on them.
Well, they're subject, because as most people who do things like this, is they do it and then they want the court to seal it, so no one else could
Yeah.
hear it. So the governing body is not right now entitled to listen to it and to them, and there's a motion pending to have them unsealed, and it would be very, very good for everyone on the governing body, the appropriate authority, the citizens, the residents, to listen to these recordings. Astounding. That's all I can say right now. They're astounding.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
Glenn Luciano, 20 Laurie Drive. I see that we installed a barricade for safety at Highland Field. I think you brought it up a couple months ago about You know the driveway where the cars go in? We put up a
Johnson.
Johnson
gate.
Field?
What did I say? Highland? I apologize, that's in
I thought we had a new field.
Well, Johnson Field, I
Right.
apologize.
Yeah, that went up in the last couple weeks.
It's nice to see, but I have a question. The only two handicap parking spots are on the south side of the field. Now that the gate is closed, wheelchairs can't go up there. The nearest handicap is all the way up by the playground.
So what's actually been happening is, one gate is closed most of the time, and the other one is remaining open. So
Happened to see that, I was wondering.
A car cannot pass, but a wheelchair can pass.
Great to see. Second thing is, I raised it months and months and months ago. Crosswalk, people still park in it, but we want to talk about safety. Right in the middle of the crosswalk is a sign. Right in the middle of the crosswalk is a sign.
You know what?
DPW can maybe
Yeah.
pull it out and move it over, so at least if someone's crossing in the crosswalk, which 90% of the time they can't, because the car is usually blocking the crosswalk, which I pointed out over a year ago, and God forbid someone gets hurt over there, because we've already been on notice.
So another great point. And when I run by there, and I do it every day, and I see a car parked in the crosswalk, I call the non-emergency number at the police department, and I say, hey, I'm running through here, and your patrol can't miss this because I'm seeing it as well. So let's take care of this.
Thank you.
And the DPW should move that sign,
Right.
Jamie. Yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense. For one, it just looks really out of whack. It looks like one of those things that you should see in Weird New Jersey, you know, a crosswalk with a sign right in the middle of it. Thank you.
Thanks. Anybody else? Okay, seeing and hearing no one else, have a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have one more item of business for tonight, which relates to the purpose of the special meeting, and that is the resolution. So if I have a motion, to move in, what's the number of that?
161.
Number one, resolution 161,
So moved.
Second.
for the roll call?
Councilperson Zaversa?
Yes.
A. Park? Yes. O.
Yes.
McMorro?
Yes.
M. Park?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
It passes.
Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. Appreciate your time in closed session. It was very productive. Can we have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.